oh, wait a minute, a human being has learned how to do that?
My first question is, nowadays studios and directors of big blockbusters often are very secretive. Every information is considered a spoiler. And I think Avatar is like an exception because you're very open when you talk about coming plans, coming movies. John Landau was the same. Yeah. I wonder, was that a conscious decision to not keep everything so close to your chest?
Well, I think there's a point when you're marketing a film where you want to give people enough to hook their interest, right? But without giving the whole thing away. But when you have a 3-hour movie that's in a world that's this phantasmagorical and where so many unexpected things happen, I think we can reveal a little bit more because it's still not going to replace or even diminish the actual experience of going on the journey. And now, personally, I hate a trailer that makes me feel like I've just seen the movie. So we're pretty careful not to do that. We juxtapose images in a way that maybe, I don't want to say leads to false conclusions, but certainly doesn't tell you what's happening, but can be intriguing. You know, for example, we put an image in the trailer of Spider having changed physiologically enough that he could connect to a creature. Okay, so I have to say, is that a spoiler or is that something that might be very, very interesting to people? Oh, wait a minute, a human being has learned how to do that? I want to do that, right? So it triggers maybe an aspirational kind of reflex, you know, oh, I want to see that. How did that happen, right? So this is the marketing challenge that you face. You don't want to give away too much, but you want to intrigue.
Now, you said that the story for Avatar 2 was so long that you had to split it up into 2 movies, and
right.
That's now the second half. But I wonder, how did you do it? Did you just split it in the middle? Did you had to just use some information here and there? And
it wasn't easy.
Yeah.
You know, I basically had to restructure the whole thing. And I moved Spider's transformation out of Act 1 of movie 2 into Act 1 of movie 3. And then that actually helped solve everything. But, you know, it was a big job completely restructuring it. But it was worth it because there were a lot of things I wanted to say and show, and I couldn't pack it all into one film. You can barely pack it into 2 films.
There were a lot of technological advancements between the first Avatar movie and the sequels. From a technical standpoint, is everything ready for movie 4, or are there some novelties you're working on?
We're ready for any future films at this point. I mean, really, the next big challenge would be to figure out how to do it all faster and more efficiently. I don't think there are any barriers to actually creating the imagery we want. I mean, what you see in Fire and Ash is what I imagined and what my, other designers and the people that helped me build this world, what we imagined, without compromise, And if we can do this film, we can do anything. Pretty simple, But the question is, do I even want to do another film? Everybody forgets that, I'm one person and I'm an artist and I may not want to paint the same picture. And now, I mean, I'm not saying that any sequels would be the same thing, but I have to make a decision if I want to continue in this universe or not. If I don't, I could supervise somebody else doing it, and it'll be almost as good. I'm kidding.
One tiny last question. You said if you wouldn't do the next movies and it wouldn't be done at all, you would maybe write a book with a story just to wrap it up.
I was joking.
Okay, because
I'll hold a news conference and I'll tell you everything we would have done. Okay. How's that sound? Look, I used to get a little bugged that people had an opportunity to talk to me about the movie they've just seen and they ask me about one I haven't made yet. Mm-hmm. Now I take it as a measure of their enthusiasm. So it's a good thing. Doesn't mean I have to answer the question, but I like being asked.
Sure. Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay. All right, cool.